While it is the seller who prepares the TDS is delivered to the buyer by the agent who directly receives the purchase agreement offer from the buyer. The failure of the seller or any of the agents involved to deliver the seller's TDS form will not invalidate the sales transaction after it is closed. However, the seller and the seller's broker are both liable for the actual monetary losses incurred by the buyer due to an undisclosed defect known to them. The TDS is handed to the buyer before a seller accepts a purchase agreement offer submitted by a buyer. If the TDS is delivered to the buyer after the seller enters into a purchase agreement, the delivery is untimely. When this occurs, the buyer may cancel the purchase agreement on discovery of undisclosed defects known to the seller or the seller's agent and unknown and unobserved by the buyer or the buyer's agent prior to acceptance. Make a demand on the seller to correct the defects or reduce the price accordingly before escrow closes. Or they can close the escrow and make a demand on the seller for the cost to cure the defects. If the buyer elects to cancel the purchase agreement, the buyer's statutory cancellation rights run for 3 days following the day the TDS is actually handed to the buyer, or 5 days if delivered by mail. As a practical matter, the TDS is to be delivered to a prospective buyer as soon as practicable on the commencement of negotiations. Let me repeat this conclusion as it makes the timing element easy and intuitive. Just do it as soon as possible. Avoid all these headaches for yourself and just disclose at the earliest possible moment.